is our solid diagram. We chose a Lego as our real world example. Solid has high attraction between particles, a definite shape and volume, and no compressibility. This is our liquid diagram. We chose pop as our real world example. Liquid has a medium attraction between particles, an indefinite shape, and a definite volume, and no compressibility. This is our gas diagram. We chose a minion blown up with gas as our real world example. Gas has a low attraction between particles, an indefinite volume and shape, and is compressible.
Okay, so our next lab is going to be showing the relationship between temperature and volume. So our lab is basically a balloon in a freezer, and so we already have a balloon in the freezer, and we're gonna leave it in there for about 5 to 10 minutes to see what happens, and we'll get back to you when we get it in there. Okay, Mary Kate? Okay. All right, you're in my marshmallows. Stop it. So, we took it out of the freezer, and compared to this one, it has lost air pressure. So, because of the temperature, which was cold, and so it lost air. So that's pretty interesting, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Can we eat some more marshmallows?
okay, so our next lab is going to be showing the relationship between temperature and pressure. So, basically what we're going to do is called a Coke can lab. So basically we have a empty regular Coke can or soda can. Okay, so it's already heating on here, so after the water inside evaporates, we will use these tongs to grab it and then set it on to where the top is going in, and then we will see what happens to the can.
So we're going to take it back just a step to the Coke can lab. So, here we go. Okay. This is what it looks like after it's crushed. It is like this because when you move it from a hot surface to a small, when you heat it up, the molecules spread out a little more, and when we put the Coke can from the hot to the cold, it crushed because the cold, when it hits the cold water, the molecules come together. From when they were heated up, they spread it apart.
Okay, so our next lab, while we're waiting for this to evaporate, the water inside the can, we will do the next lab, which shows the relationship between pressure and volume. So basically, the lab is called Life in a Vacuum. So basically, we have a, ordinary syringe, and then we have a marshmallow inside of it. So basically, what we're going to do is, as you can see, it is it is shrinking the marshmallow when I put it further in.